Have you ever noticed that certain men seem to defy the aging process while their peers deteriorate before your eyes? While most men in their 40s start showing visible signs of wear, stress lines and declining vitality, there's a particular breed of man who seems to age in reverse, the Sigma male. Welcome back to Official Sigma Male, the only channel that dives deep into the psychology and lifestyle of the most enigmatic men on the planet. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out on life-changing insights that could transform not just how you think, but potentially how you age. Hit that subscribe button and bell icon, because today's revelation might be the most shocking. Yet what if I told you that the very traits that set Sigma males apart from the pack, their independence, emotional regulation, and strategic thinking, are also the secret weapons against aging? While alpha males burn out from constant competition and beta males wither under societal pressure, Sigma males possess 6 biological and psychological advantages that literally slow down their aging process. This isn't just theory. This is backed by cutting-edge research in longevity science, stress physiology, and cellular biology. Today, we're unveiling 6 shocking facts about why Sigma males age differently, and by the end of this video, you'll understand how to harness these same principles to potentially add years to your life while subtracting years from your appearance. The first fact alone will change everything you thought you knew about aging and masculinity. The 6th fact: it's so powerful that pharmaceutical companies are spending billions trying to replicate it artificially, but Sigma males, they've been doing it naturally all along. Are you ready to discover why society's lone wolves might just be evolution's answer to the aging crisis? Let's dive in. The biological advantage of emotional detachment. When Dr. Robert Sapolsky, Stanford's legendary stress researcher, first documented the cellular damage caused by chronic emotional reactivity, he unknowingly revealed why Sigma males possess one of nature's most powerful anti-aging mechanisms. While most men allow their emotions to hijack their biology, Sigma males have mastered something that pharmaceutical companies spend billions trying to replicate artificially: strategic emotional detachment. But let's be clear about what we're talking about here. This isn't about being cold, heartless, or disconnected from reality. Emotional detachment in Sigma males is a sophisticated psychological defense system that operates like a biological firewall, protecting their cellular structure from the devastating effects of chronic stress hormones. Here's the shocking part. Every time you allow external circumstances to trigger an emotional reaction, your body floods with cortisol, adrenaline, and inflammatory cytokines. These stress chemicals don't just make you feel bad in the moment, they literally accelerate your aging process at the cellular level. They damage your telomeres, the protective caps on your chromosomes that determine how fast you age. They increase oxidative stress, which is essentially biological rust forming inside your body. They disrupt your sleep cycles, impair your immune function, and trigger inflammatory responses that show up as everything from wrinkles to chronic disease. Now, observe a Sigma male in a high-stress situation. Picture this scenario. A major project deadline is looming. The team is panicking, management is breathing down everyone's neck, and chaos is erupting all around. The average man's body would be dumping stress hormones like a broken fire hydrant. His heart rate would spike, his blood pressure would surge, and his cellular repair mechanisms would shut down to deal with the perceived emergency. But the Sigma male, he maintains what researchers call physiological coherence. His heart rate variability remains stable, his breathing stays controlled, and his stress hormone levels barely fluctuate. It's not that he doesn't recognize the urgency, he simply refuses to let external chaos dictate his internal state. This is emotional detachment in action, and it's more powerful than any anti-aging supplement ever created. Consider the case of Marcus, a 47-year-old software architect who embodies classic Sigma traits. While his colleagues burned out, gained weight, and developed stress-related health issues during a particularly brutal project cycle, Marcus actually seemed to thrive. His secret wasn't superior genetics or lucky circumstances. It was his ability to compartmentalize emotional responses. When problems arose, he processed them analytically rather than emotionally. When conflicts emerged, he observed them objectively rather than getting pulled into the drama. The biological payoff was remarkable. While his peers were aging visibly under the pressure, Marcus maintained stable energy levels, clear skin, and sharp cognitive function. Blood tests revealed something even more extraordinary. His inflammatory markers were consistently lower than men 10 years younger, and his cellular repair indicators were functioning at optimal levels. This emotional detachment creates what scientists call a parasympathetic advantage. While others remain stuck in chronic fight-or-flight mode, Sigma males spend more time in the parasympathetic state, the biological condition where healing, regeneration, and cellular repair occur most efficiently. It's during these states that your body produces growth hormone, repairs damaged DNA, and performs the cellular housekeeping that keeps you young. But here's where it gets really interesting. Recent research from Harvard Medical School has identified specific genetic markers that are expressed differently based on your emotional regulation patterns. They discovered that individuals who maintain emotional stability under stress actually activate longevity genes while simultaneously suppressing genes associated with aging and inflammation. In other words, emotional detachment isn't just a psychological strategy. It's a genetic optimization tool. The Sigma male's natural tendency toward emotional regulation activates these beneficial genetic expressions consistently, while others cycle through emotional highs and lows that create biological chaos. Sigma males maintain the steady emotional baseline that allows their longevity genetics to function optimally. Think about the most successful Sigma males throughout history. Howard Hughes, despite his eccentricities, maintained an eerily calm demeanor in business crises that would destroy other men. Nikola Tesla worked in solitude, immune to the emotional turbulence that consumed his contemporaries. These men didn't just think differently. They aged differently because their emotional regulation systems were operating at a level most people never achieve. The practical application of this principle is profound. Every time you choose analytical, thinking over emotional reactivity, you're making a longevity decision. Every time you step back from drama instead of diving in, you're protecting your cellular integrity. Every time you maintain composure while others lose control, you're activating anti-aging mechanisms that work better than any expensive treatment. This emotional detachment also creates a cascade of secondary benefits. Better sleep quality because your nervous system isn't constantly activated. Improved immune function because you're not suppressing it with chronic stress. Enhanced cognitive performance because your brain isn't wasting energy on emotional processing. More efficient metabolism because your hormonal systems aren't constantly disrupted. The Sigma male's emotional detachment isn't a limitation, it's a superpower. While society might label it as antisocial or cold, biology recognizes it as one of the most effective longevity strategies ever discovered. It's the difference between aging like a piece of metal left out in the rain versus aging like a fine wine stored in optimal conditions. But perhaps the most shocking aspect of this advantage is how invisible it is. You can't see emotional detachment working. You can't measure it easily, and most people don't even realize it's happening. Yet its effects compound daily, creating an ever-widening gap between how Sigma males age compared to their emotionally reactive counterparts. The question isn't whether this biological advantage exists. The research is overwhelming. The question is whether you're ready to develop this level of emotional mastery yourself, knowing that every moment of reactive behavior you avoid is literally adding healthy years to your life, while subtracting visible years from your appearance. How solitude rewrites your cellular aging process. Society treats solitude like a disease, but science reveals it as cellular medicine. While others burn energy maintaining exhausting social connections, Sigma males harness solitude's profound regenerative power at the molecular level. UCLA's Dr. Stephen Cole discovered that social isolation stress triggers inflammatory aging, but voluntary solitude creates the opposite effect. Sigma males who choose solitude activate cellular repair mechanisms that involuntary loners never access. The difference? Choice and control. During solitude, your body enters deep parasympathetic states where growth hormone peaks, DNA repair accelerates, and cellular housekeeping occurs. Social situations force constant cortisol production as you navigate complex dynamics, but solitude allows complete hormonal reset. Tech entrepreneur David spent weekends alone while peers partied. At 52, he looks 35. His secret? Saturday solitude. Sessions where he completely disconnected, allowing his cells to repair without social stress interference. Brain scans showed enhanced neuroplasticity and reduced inflammatory markers. Solitude also optimizes autophagy, your body's cellular recycling process. Social stress disrupts this vital mechanism, but quiet alone time triggers maximum cellular cleanup. Sigma males essentially give their bodies premium maintenance while others run their engines into the ground. The stress-immunity connection Sigma males master. Most men unknowingly destroy their immune systems through poor stress management, creating perfect conditions for accelerated aging. Sigma males intuitively understand something immunologists are just discovering. Immunity and stress resistance are the same skill. Chronic stress suppresses immune function by up to 70%, making you vulnerable to everything from infections to cancer. But Sigma males maintain steady stress baselines that keep immunity optimized. They're not avoiding stress, they're processing it efficiently. Dr. Janice Kiecolt-Glaser's research at Ohio State revealed that men with superior stress management show immune markers of people 10-15 years younger. Sigma males naturally exhibit these patterns through their independent problem-solving approach. Real example. During a company-wide layoff crisis, Sigma male Thomas maintained normal immune function while colleagues developed everything from cold sores to serious infections. His approach? Focusing on controllable factors rather than company-wide panic. Result? Optimal immunity during maximum stress. The Sigma advantage lies in emotional granularity. They distinguish between genuine threats requiring immune activation and perceived threats that drain resources unnecessarily. This precision immunity prevents the chronic inflammation that ages most men prematurely. Why Sigma males avoid age-accelerating social patterns? Social hierarchies aren't just psychologically exhausting, they're biologically toxic. While other men compete in status games that flood their systems with aging chemicals, Sigma males opt out entirely, preserving their cellular integrity. Alpha males suffer from dominance stress, constant cortisol from maintaining position. Beta males experience submission stress, chronic inflammation from suppressed status. Sigma males avoid both traps by refusing to play hierarchical games. Stanford's research on baboon social stress directly translates to humans. Middle hierarchy. Animals age fastest due to constant uncertainty. Top and bottom positions create different stresses, but Sigma males found the secret fourth option: complete hierarchy, abstinence. Marketing executive Sarah watched her alpha male colleagues age rapidly, climbing corporate ladders, while her Sigma male friend James, working independently, maintained youthful appearance despite identical chronological age. His secret? No energy wasted on office politics or status competition. Social conformity also requires constant biological adjustments as you suppress authentic responses to fit group expectations. Sigma males maintain consistent internal states by staying authentic, eliminating the cellular wear caused by constant behavioral adaptations. The self-reliance factor in longevity. Dependency ages you faster than any other psychological factor. While others weaken their systems through learned helplessness, Sigma males build anti-aging resilience through radical self-reliance. Research from the MacArthur Foundation study on aging revealed that personal autonomy directly correlates with longevity. People who control their environment and decisions live longer with better health markers. Sigma males maximize this advantage through extreme self-reliance. Self-reliance creates what psychologists call self-efficacy, confidence in your ability to handle challenges. This psychological state triggers beneficial gene expressions while reducing stress-induced cellular damage. Dependent individuals show accelerated aging markers across all measured categories. Consider survival expert Jim, age 55, who looks 40. His philosophy: if I can't do it myself, I don't need it. This mindset eliminated dependency stress while building confidence that literally strengthens his immune system and optimizes hormone production. Self-reliant individuals also avoid the energy drain of coordinating with others, managing relationships, and navigating social obligations. This conserved energy redirects towards cellular maintenance and regeneration processes that keep Sigma males looking younger longer. Mental clarity as the ultimate anti-aging weapon. While others fog their minds with information overload and decision fatigue, Sigma males maintain laser-sharp mental clarity that creates profound anti-aging effects throughout their entire system. Cognitive clarity directly impacts cellular health through the brain-body connection. Clear thinking reduces inflammatory brain chemicals that accelerate systemic aging. Confused, overwhelmed minds produce stress compounds that destroy healthy cells. MIT's research on cognitive load revealed that mental clarity optimizes every biological process from digestion to immune function. Sigma males naturally maintain this clarity through selective attention and simplified decision-making frameworks. Neuroscientist Dr. Antonio Damasio found that individuals with clear thinking patterns show delayed brain aging and better overall health outcomes. Sigma males achieve this through minimal mental clutter. They eliminate non-essential information and focus intensely on relevant data. Real-world example: consultant Michael, 48, maintains the mental sharpness of someone 25 while peers struggle with brain fog and memory issues. His method: ruthless information filtering and single-task focus that preserves cognitive resources. Mental clarity also enables better sleep quality, optimized nutrition choices, and efficient stress processing. When your mind is clear, every biological system functions at peak efficiency, creating compound anti-aging effects that become more pronounced over time. These 6 shocking facts reveal a profound truth that mainstream society doesn't want you to know. The very qualities that make Sigma males outsiders in conventional social structures are the same qualities that give them a biological advantage in the aging process. While others chase external validation, accumulate stress through social climbing, and burn out from constant performance anxiety, Sigma males have unconsciously discovered the fountain of youth through their natural behavioral patterns. They've cracked the code that scientists are still trying to understand. That true longevity isn't just about genetics or luck. It's about how you think, how you relate to stress, and how you structure your life. The emotional detachment that others criticize, its cellular protection, the solitude they mock, its regenerative therapy, the independence they can't understand, it's the ultimate longevity protocol. But here's the most important takeaway. These aren't just traits you're born with. These are learnable skills, adaptable mindsets, and implementable strategies. Every fact we've covered today contains actionable insights that you can begin applying immediately, regardless of where you currently stand on the Sigma spectrum. Tashi, research is clear, the evidence is overwhelming, and the path forward is illuminated. The question isn't whether these principles work, it's whether you'll have the discipline and vision to implement them. If this content has opened your eyes to the hidden advantages of the Sigma mindset, imagine what else you're missing. This channel is dedicated to uncovering the secrets that conventional wisdom overlooks, the strategies that mainstream culture ignores, and the truths that can literally change your life trajectory. Subscribe to Official Sigma Mail and ring that notification bell because we're just getting started. The Sigma path isn't easy, but as today's revelations prove, it might just be the key to not only living differently, but aging differently too. Your future self will thank you for making that choice today. The fountain of youth isn't a place, it's a mindset. And now you know exactly how to find it.